ME8593 Design of Machine Elements. Unit 3 Temporary and Permanent Joints. Threaded Fastener. Hello student. Here in this video we will see the topics of technology of screw threads and materials and manufacture of screw threads. Presented by Department of Mechanical Engineering, Thandai Periyar Government Institute of Technology, Vellore. First of all, terminology of screw thread. This is the terminology of external and internal screw thread. Okay, let's see the terminologies. First one is major diameter. It is the largest diameter of an external or internal screw threads. The screw is specified by this diameter. It is also known as outer or nominal diameter. This is the largest diameter of external and internal screw thread. This is the major diameter of internal screw thread. This is the major diameter. This is the outermost edge. This is the outer edge of the thread. This is the major diameter of the thread. Okay. This is also called as a nominal thread, nominal diameter or outside diameter. Always the screws are specified by this diameter only. Okay. The next one is minor diameter. It is the smallest diameter of an external or internal screw threads. It is also known as core or root diameter. It is the smallest diameter or minor diameter. See, this is the smallest diameter of internal thread, and also this is the smallest diameter of external thread. This is also called as minor thread or minor diameter or core diameter. Okay. And then third one is pitch diameter. It is the diameter of imaginary line between the crest and root of the thread. It is also called as the effective diameter. Okay, this is the pitch diameter, which is imaginary line between the crest. This is the crest and root. Imaginary line. This is the imaginary line. See, imaginary line between the crest and root. This is called the pitch diameter. It is also called as a effective diameter. Next one is pitch. It is the distance from point on one thread to the corresponding point on next. Okay, this is the pitch, the point on one thread to the corresponding thread on other next thread. Okay, this distance is called a pitch. Let's see here. Okay, one point to another point corresponding next point. This distance is called a pitch. The next is lead. Lead is the distance that the nut moves parallel to the axis of the screws. When the nut is given the one turn, when nut is given the one turn, the screw is moved in parallel distance. It's called a lead. Next one is crest. It is the top surface of the thread. Okay, crest is the top edge or top surface of the thread. It's called a crest. Okay. The next one is root. It is the bottom surface created by two adjacent flanks of the threads. This is the bottom surface. This is the root. Okay, created by the two flanks. Okay, this is the flank. The two flanks are connected by the root. Okay. Next one is depth of the thread. It is the perpendicular distance between the crest and root. This is the perpendicular distance between the crest. This is the root and crest distance. This depth is called the depth of the thread. this distance. Okay. And also difference between major and minor diameter. Major and minor diameter is called the depth of the thread. And flank. It is the surface joining of crest and root. This is the surface joining a crest and root. This is the surface joining a crest and root. Is called a flank. See, this is the flank. Next one is angle of thread. It is the angle inclined by the flank of the thread. This is the angle inclined by the flank. The flank inclined by the angle is called this is the angle of the threads. The next one is slope. This is the half the pitch of the thread. This is the half the pitch of the thread. This is the called slope. Slope is half the pitch of the thread. These are all the main terminology of the screw threads. Materials and manufacture of the screw threads. Lightly loaded small bolts, studs and nuts are made of free cutting steels. High strength bolts often fail in fatigue load. They are made of plain carbon steel like 40C8 or 45C8 or alloy steel like a 35MN 6MO3, 45CR 4MO2, 40Ni14 or 40Ni10 CR3MO6. The stainless steel is used for threaded fastener where corrosion resistance is required. The head of the bolt or screw is made by the upsetting process. You may know about the upsetting process. You have studied about this in manufacturing technology 1 in forging process. Just go through it. Okay. This is done on automatic forging machine, which gives finishing shape with particularly no scrub. The head is cold formed for the diameter up to 20 millimeter. For large diameters, hot forming is employed. There are two methods for making threads, likewise thread cutting and thread rolling. The thread cutting is done on automatic machine called screw machine. In the thread rolling method, threads are formed by rolling the bar stock between dies which depress parts of the material to form the root of the thread and which force the remaining material up to top of the crest of threads. Therefore, the outer diameter of the thread is more than the bar stock on which was rolled. Thread rolling is a superior method to making threads. The advantages of thread rolling over thread cutting are as follows. Cold forming induces residual compressive stress on the threaded surface, which improves the fatigue strength of the bolt. Cold forming creates radii at the root and the crest and reduces the stress concentration. Thread cutting results in cutting the fiber lines of the original bar stock. In thread rolling, the fiber lines are rearranged to suit the threaded shape. Compared with cut threads, roll threads have less wastage as no material is removed. As all these factors contribute to increased popularity of rolled thread as compared to the cut threads. Thank you. Thank you, students.